Hardtail mountain bikes are many things to many riders. For some, they represent the most affordable way to get out there and have fun riding a bike in the woods. To others, they're the most lightweight and efficient XC race machine that money can buy. But for me, they're the closest that I've been able to come so far to having that kind of BMX feel on a trail ride. And today, I'm gonna share with you 5 reasons why I choose to ride Hardtails. And no, it's not because I can't afford anything else. I genuinely think these bikes are awesome, and I'm gonna do so while riding what's arguably one of my favorite Hardtails I've ever ridden, the RSD Middle Child. So let's stop wasting time here and hit the trails. The first and probably biggest reason why I love riding Hardtails and choose to ride a Hardtail is that they're freaking fun. Even on this pretty mellow green trail that I'm taking out to the dirt jumps, Hardtails kind of make you choose your line a little bit more, make you stay a little more focused and active. And for someone like me who's been riding bikes pretty much my whole life, just keeps things a little more entertaining. Line choice on Hardtails is super crucial because you don't have that extra forgiveness of a full suspension bike. Don't think though that makes these bikes any less capable or fun when the going gets a little more chunky, because in the right hands, a good Hardtail can be a freaking blast to ride through steep technical stuff. I've raced this exact Hardtail in downhill races, missed the corner, enduro races, and it's fun. Might not be the fastest choice for the super crit techie stuff, but in terms of just sheer fun, it's hard to beat. Next up is value. And it's pretty hard to talk about Hardtails without talking about value. It tends to be that you're gonna spend about $1,000 more for a full suspension bike with the same components and frame quality as you would on a Hardtail. And that's because those full suspension bikes, of course, for one, come with a shock, but also all of the linkages and pivots and the engineering that goes into making those things possible. And to me, man, it's just hard to justify that extra money, and to each their own. I mean, full suspension bikes are awesome. I've actually got the new RSD Wildcat coming to test out in just a little bit, but I think I'd rather just save myself the $1,000 and learn how to use my body as suspension. And maybe that'll change as I age and my joints aren't liking that as much, but right now, man, the value of a Hardtail is pretty hard to beat. And speaking of value, you can get this RSD Middle Child, which is an amazing bike, tons of fun. Honestly, in my opinion, it's the epitome of what a Hardtail should be. You can get this bike for less than $2,000. And I've got a discount code for you, so you can save an additional 5% on it. Not only that, but our YouTube channel got a small kickback too. So you'll be getting yourself a dope, fun bike and supporting our YouTube channel. It's a double whammy. Moving on then to the third reason why I choose to ride Hardtail mountain bikes, and that's the ease of maintenance. Talked earlier when I was talking about value, about all the pivots and linkages on a full suspension bike, and there's just a lot more you need to take care of and a lot more that has the potential to go wrong. And I'm kind of the type of dude who likes to ride my bikes hard and put them away wet. Skinny. And so having a bike where you just have that much less to worry about is honestly huge for me. All right, we're about to the Lair here, which is one of Oregon's many dope dirt jump spots maintained by the locals here. So I feel like it's a good time to talk about reason number 4 why I choose to ride a Hardtail. And that is its versatility. And I've talked about this a lot on this channel. I actually did a weekend last summer where I raced enduro, downhill, and dual slalom all on the same bike, which just happened to be this bike here, the RSD Middle Child. And especially, I think this versatility especially comes in the form of aggressive Hardtails. So we're talking Hardtails with head tube angles of around 65 degrees, longer travel, 130 to 150 millimeters, where, you know, with the right tires and maybe a little bit of a lighter weight build, you could run it as an XC bike. Or you could build it up like I have and you can hit big old dirt jumps on it. And that's what we're gonna do right now. Actually, we're gonna start with some medium dirt jumps. We're gonna start on this warm-up line. Right here. Nose bonk. Ew. Yoo-hoo. So good. This bike just feels like a dirt jumper, but you can take it on a trail ride, and I love that. Not only that, but we're gonna go hit that big line of doubles up there right now, which honestly, you don't see too many people riding that on anything other than a dirt jumper or a BMX bike. And this hardtail excels at that jump line. Yeah, it's got a 150 millimeter fork and probably about a 64-degree head tube angle the way I have it built up, but it does just fine. This bike also has 27.5-inch wheels, which again aids in that versatility. It's still big enough that you have can roll over stuff on the trail easily, but small enough so that these transitions don't feel too awkward and janky. So let's go try that big line out. Oh, those steep lips over there, if you're on a full suspension bike, they really have a tendency to kind of buck you. And that'll happen to all but the most talented riders. A hardtail like this, specifically one like this middle child, with its higher bottom bracket, short chain stays, smaller wheels, is a little bit more like a dirt jumper. And so while it's not quite as easy to hit those as it would be on a dirt jump specific, 26-inch bike, it's a whole lot easier than it is on a big old long travel or even mid travel full suspension mountain bike. Oh, good stuff, guys. Whew. The fifth and final reason why I choose to ride a hardtail is, to be honest, a little bit subjective, but I just think they're cool. There's something kind of punk rock about choosing to ride a bike that kind of says no to all the advanced technology, and I'd almost call them like rider assistance that gets pumped into all these new high-end full suspension bikes. And again, those bikes are great. They're great to learn on. They're great to build confidence. And if you're serious about racing or really hitting some of the biggest features out there, then yes, a full suspension bike probably is going to be the best option for you in some of those scenarios. But for the majority of us who are just out there to have fun, I think it's kind of cool to do it on a hardtail. And if you're still watching this video right now, I'm guessing you're one of those people too. And I just want to give one last shout out to this particular hardtail here, the RSD Middle Child. It's a ton of fun. It's so versatile, guys. I've hit bike park features. I actually worked at a bike park for a whole season, giving lessons to people on $7,000 full suspension bikes on this $2,000 hardtail. And you guys can save 5% on this hardtail by using the code JOSH 5% off. That's a capital J, Josh 5% off on rsdbikes.com. If you've got any questions for me about hardtails or this hardtail in particular, leave those in the comments. While you're down there, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, maybe head over to RSD Bikes and purchase yourself a middle child, and then after that, grab your bike, whatever it is, go for a ride, and hopefully see you on the trail.